This is the last session of 14th chapter, Special Contracts, Contract of Indemnity and Contract of Guarantee. So we are going to discuss about discharge of surety from liability. So what is discharge of surety from liability? Discharge of surety means termination of surety's liability. Again, I am repeating, discharge of surety means termination of surety's liability. Surety is said to be discharged when his liability comes to an end. Then the following circumstances under which a surety is discharged from his liability. Very first one is discharge of surety by revocation, then discharge of surety by conduct of the creditor, then discharge of surety by invalidation of the contract of guarantee. So these are the three circumstances under which a surety is discharged from his liability. That means he is said to be free from his liability. Discharge of surety by revocation. It can be by giving notice. In case of continuing guarantee means which extends to the guarantee extends to a number of transactions. In case of continuing guarantee, by giving notice of revocation by the surety, he can relieve from his liability with respect to future transaction. So while by giving a notice to the the surety is relieved from the future transactions, but he cannot revoke in respect of the transaction already entered into. He cannot revoke he cannot revoke the transaction by giving a notice, but it is applicable to future transactions. Then revocation by death of surety. In case of continuing guarantee, the death of surety discharges him from all liabilities. When he passes away, then then he will be discharged from all kinds of liabilities as a guarantor. Then revocation by novation. Novation means it is a substitution of a contract either between the same parties or different parties for the old one. So after novation, new contract comes into existence and existing contract of guarantee is discharged and a new contract comes into existence. So surety will be discharged from all kinds of liabilities. So revocation, discharge of surety by revocation, it can happen through by giving notice, then by death of surety and by novation. Novation means substitution of a contract either between the same parties or different parties. On novation, existing contract of guarantee is discharged and new contract comes into existence. Then discharge of surety by conduct of the creditor. A surety may also be discharged from his liability if the conduct of the creditor has any of the following consequences. Variation in terms of the contract. Any variance made without the surety's consent in terms of the contract between the principal debtor and creditor discharges the surety as to the transaction subsequent to the variance. After entering into the contract, without the knowledge of surety, if there is any variance made in the contract between principal debtor and creditor, then the surety is discharged from all liabilities. Then release or discharge of the principal debtor. The surety is discharged by any contract between the creditor and principal debtor by which the principal debtor is released. If the principal debtor is relieved from the liability, then also surety is relieved from the liabilities. If any variation is made in the contract without the knowledge of surety between principal debtor and creditor, the surety is discharged. Then the surety is discharged by any contract between the creditor and the principal debtor by which principal debtor is released. If any contract comes into existence between the creditor and principal debtor, and after that contract the principal debtor is released from his liability, then surety is also released from the liability. Next one is compounding by creditor with the principal debtor. A contract between the creditors and the principal debtor by which the creditor makes a composition with or promises to give time or not to sue the principal debtor. Discharges the surety unless the surety assent to such a contract. It says that a contract between the creditor and principal debtor discharges the surety when the creditor makes a composition with the principal debtor. If there is any agreement between principal debtor and creditor, then also surety is released. Then when the creditor promises to give time to the principal debtor, when the creditor promises or agrees to give time to the principal debtor in order to pay the liability, then also surety is relieved. Then the third one, when the creditor promises not to sue the principal debtor. So when creditor promises to the principal debtor that he will not sue the principal debtor, then also the surety is released from all kinds of liabilities. So a contract between the creditor and the principal debtor discharges the surety when the creditor makes a composition with the principal debtor. And second one is when the creditor promises to give time to the principal debtor, and when the creditor promises not to sue the principal debtor. Example: X borrowed money from a bank on a guarantee of Y. The bank agreed to accept the payment of the debt in installments without the consent of the surety. Y held surety Y. Held Y was discharged. Again, I am repeating the example. X borrowed money from a bank on the guarantee of Y. And the bank agreed to accept the payment of the debt in installments without the consent of the surety Y. So here the creditor and debtor makes a composition without the knowledge of surety. So surety is relieved from all kinds of liability. Second one is impairing surety's remedy. It is the duty of the creditor to do every act necessary for the protection of the rights of surety, and if he fails in his duty, the surety is discharged. So while entering into a contract, the creditor has to ensure that all the rights of the surety is protected. If the creditor fails in his duty, the surety is discharged from liabilities. For example, X employs Y as a cashier on the guarantee of Z. X promises to check up the cash of the cashier at least once a month. He does not check the cash for 2 months. The cashier misappropriates the funds. Here Z is not liable to X on his guarantee. Third one is loss of security. If the creditor loses or without the consent of the surety parts with any security given to him by the principal debtor at the time of making the contract of guarantee, the surety is discharged from liability to the extent of the value of security. Loss means loss because of carelessness or negligence and not an act of God or enemies of the state or unavoidable accident. If creditor loses any of the security which is given by the principal debtor at the time of making the contract of guarantee, then surety is discharged from that liability. Surety is discharged from liability up to the value of the security, not fully. If the creditor loses or without the consent of the surety parts with any security given to him by the principal debtor at the time of making contract of guarantee. Please note that at the time of making contract of guarantee, then surety is relieved, not fully, but up to the extent of the value of security. Then discharge of surety by invalidation of the contract of guarantee. Guarantee obtained under misrepresentation. Any guarantee which has been obtained by means of misrepresentation or fraud or keeping silence as to material part of the transaction by the creditor or with creditor's knowledge and assent. If the guarantee is obtained using misrepresentation, then surety is relieved from the liability. Then when co-surety does not join, where a person gives a guarantee upon a contract that a creditor shall not act upon it until another person has joined in it as a co-surety, then the guarantee is not valid if that the other person does not join. When surety does not join, the guarantee will not become valid. So surety will be discharged from liability. Then failure of consideration. When there is a failure of consideration as between the creditor and principal debtor, surety discharged. So there is no separate consideration under contract of guarantee. The consideration is between creditor and principal debtor. If there is any failure in consideration between creditor and principal debtor, the surety is discharged. Lack of essential elements. It says that when it lacks one or more essential elements of a contract in a contract of guarantee, the surety is discharged. Thank you.